up, my little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new Create Sim. For as long as I can remember, the one thing that you guys have been asking your girl to do is create her very own save file. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that is exactly what I am doing, but I have absolutely started the process. The only thing that scares me about creating an entire save file is the building portion, because honestly, you guys, my building isn't that diverse. I kind of have my own unique style, and I pretty much stay on that. Like, I very rarely trail off the grid, but I feel like a save file would definitely push me to create more dynamic homes and sims and things of that sort, yada yada yada. But I don't know if you've been noticing lately, but I have definitely been doing more creative sims and also creating the adjacent builds to go along with them. So hypothetically speaking, and I mean if you ever wanted to start your own UrbanSims save file, you could probably do so at this point. Anyways, y'all, obviously I am back with another cast, and I am so excited about this family. They are dubbed the single dad. I created the single mom like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and create another single dad, because I don't know, I was playing around Create Sim the other night, and I'm like, oh my god, I love this freaking household. I love them so much that I wanted to share. So I present to you guys the Sunder family. Sunder is a code monkey at Oasis Springs Electronic Entertainment. He resides in the hillside of the Bedrock Strait along with his son Arush in a quirky mid-century home. Since the sudden disappearance of his wife 2 years ago, Raj has become quite bitter. He is currently not interested in love or relationships, but is more focused on being the best version of himself that he can be. In fact, Raj remains hopeful that one day his beloved wife will return. Raj is many things. He's a genius, he learns quickly, he's deathly afraid of frogs despite his favorite color being green, a bit of an introvert, and loves coding and playing video games. But most importantly, he's an amazing father with an optimistic outlook on life. Oh my goodness gracious, my Raji. I seriously am, I don't know what it is about him, if it's his big old full beard, his bald head, or just maybe his overall like clothing aesthetic. He is seriously such a freaking snack pack. It's ridiculous. I did do a few screen grabs of him the other day when I was playing with him, just kind of testing him in game, and I don't know, there's just something really striking about him. I don't know if I'm starting to learn the appreciation of just real looking sims, real looking individuals, but as I get older and my sim style changes, I feel like I am definitely becoming more dynamic, more diverse, and I'm not creating the same like sims that I was creating back in the day. Oh Lord, has my sim style changed. Anyway, he kind of also reminds me of like a gen version of Bob Pancakes without the Eliza, you know what I'm saying? But he's a really good dude. He's super dude. Like he's a super good dude. He totally embraces the whole dad factor that he embodies. He is a little bit of a, like a nerdy kind of type of geeky type of sim. He really does just love his house and his clutter and his like, you know, way of life. He doesn't want to be bothered. So getting tied into another relationship or starting over is just really not in Raj's cards. As for the disappearance of his wife, and I'm kind of going on the fly here, I don't know what happened. Like literally one day he came home from work and she had just disappeared. She left Arush with the nanny and she was never to be heard of again. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, there's been tons of rumors floating around Oasis Springs because nobody has anything better to do. Some have said that she has left with another man. Some have said, you know, Raj did some things that we know Raj didn't do. There's just a lot of rumors going around town that, to be quite honest with you, it's just noise. It's just noise. Raj isn't sure what happened with his wife, but if he could change it, he absolutely would. But right now, his primary focus is just focusing on their younger son, which is definitely a good goal, if I must say so. Arush is just a very sweet, curious young boy. He is super close to his daddy. He loves to play with all the neighborhood friends. And, you know, I don't know what life is going to look like for these two if his wife never comes back, but I definitely think they're going to be A-okay. I would love it, though. I would absolutely love to see in the future him getting in a relationship, or at least being open to it. I don't know if you guys can see his traits on board now, but he is unflirty. And the reason why I gave him that is because I kind of wanted there to be like a firewall, I guess you could say, on his heart. So if he does ever meet the one, or someone who could be presumed the one, she would definitely have a lot of proving to do. And not to mention, it'd be a lot harder than if you were just to like meet up any old sim, you know? And yes, he is a little squeamish. I told you he hates frogs, literally hates them with a burning passion. And he is very knowledgeable. He is very smart. He has a lot of good qualities. Honestly, like, I would date him. He's a whole pixel thirst in a full half. You feel me? But little Arush is like a spitting image of his daddy. I swear to God, I don't see any bits of his mom other than the color of his eyes. Arush's eyes are definitely a lot lighter in comparison to Raj's, but you can't really tell. If I had to think of what his mom probably looked like, she would definitely be on the lines of like maybe a thicker Zoe Patel. I feel like that's what she would kind of look like. Or maybe even, what's her name? Penny Pizzazz? Possibly. I'm not really sure. I didn't create her, obviously, so it's kind of just in my head as to what she would look like. And it's quite a mystery in and around itself. Very much like her disappearance. But I just love this little dynamic duo. I think they're so cute, and I cannot wait to show you guys the house that I have created for them, which obviously that speed build will be up either alongside this video or within the next day or so after. It just kind of depends on what my schedule looks like, but I really worked hard on this one, and I feel like it is a full-fledged reflection of this family, and it's part of the reason why, you guys, if I'm being completely honest with you, I would love to get over my fear of building and just do the damn save. Like, in the future, I could update my builds once I get a little bit better, or maybe even create more as a filler, but only time will tell. Anyways, I just realized it's the end of the video, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. If you guys want to download the family, they'll be available on the gallery at Gen 2606. And with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.